Good evening, everyone. Welcome to day 50 of our third session this year called Deepening the Silence. I am Tripti, joining you from Boston. The theme for our session is transformation. And so it's likely that those of you who've been joining us for a while are starting to experience this transformation. We'll start, as always, with a foot soak. So anyone who's joining us for the very first time today, a foot soak is just as it sounds. We soak our feet. So you can take a dishpan, fill it with some water, throw in a handful of salt, and keep some fresh rinse water for washing your feet after we're done with the foot soak and perhaps a towel to dry your feet later. All of our sessions are recorded and available online on our website. So if you ever want to go back and refer to anything that was shared here, there's a lot of other course material also available for you. And if you need, you can also request a mentor who could be like a guide, a buddy to help you along in this meditation, to help answer any questions you may have. So that's another resource that's available to you. The session that we had last time was on Thursday, where we talked about the principle of the child within us, which relates to our first energy center, the Muladhara chakra. So as we keep practicing this form of meditation, Sahaja Yoga meditation, we start to imbibe the qualities of all these chakras. So that's what we talked about on Thursday. The topic for today is pure knowledge, which pertains to our second energy center called the Swadhisthana. So today, like I said, we'll start with a foot soak and meditation. We'll watch a talk of Shri Mataji on today's topic. And then we'll round it up with an interactive session of the breakout rooms at the end of the session. And now I'd like to welcome our presenter for the evening, Andrei. Hello.
Good evening, friends. Good to be back again with everybody here. Thank you, Tripti. We live in the middle of Canada, in Regina, Saskatchewan, and we've lived in a few places and have enjoyed the life-saving properties of Sahaja Yoga for a long time now, though long and short. Don't have a great meaning into this. People could be doing this for a few months or a couple of years and totally be as much in it as anybody else. And the reason is we all have an individual process and evolution, but this is about a collective evolution. And that's a little bit of the revolutionary part of spiritual growth that Shri Mataji has brought in and has allowed to do, well, what we're doing here, this wonderful collective process. And this collective process has a tremendous power to just bring us all together forward. So the subject for tonight is related to the second center, and you might remember that the second center is called Swadhisthana, and this is where we start to truly be settled in our own self, in our own awareness, and that's kind of what that means. And on the left aspect of it, more specifically, is where the power of pure knowledge is seated. And that's more or less what we are going to try to feel better, allow to unfold better tonight. On the right, it has to do with our attention and to our direct power of action. And in the center is where all this comes together in creativity and in a form of, as you can see, the second center turns around the third, and when it does that, it also has this cleansing action to everything that's in our tummy, and by that I mean the physical side as well as all this subtle and spiritual side. So it is a great energy concentrator. So let's start by raising our Kundalini and doing the bandhan. Deliberately and carefully. Very good. So we will start the pure, impure knowledge and in everything having to do with our subtle system, the power of the pure thing itself. It comes from our first chakra. So we always like to start by invoking that power, and we have practiced a little bit with the mantras. So we will remember, and we'll have on the screen the template of the mantra, and we will take that mantra for the power of the first chakra, because that's what brings the pure in everything that's pure. So maybe we can have the mantra on the screen and we can say it all together. So this is the mantra where in the second line you see Shri Nirmala Vidya, which means pure knowledge in Sanskrit. So instead of that, we will start by saying Shri Ganesha to begin with, and then we will move on to the second center. So the first one is for Om Tameva Sakshat Shri Ganesha. Okay, so let's do it all together. Om Tvameva Sakshat Shri Ganesha Sakshat Shri Adi Shakti Mataji Shri Nirmala Devi Namo Namah. So now let's take our right hand and put it on our kind of just above our left groin and press a little. And let's take this mantra, which is for the power of the pure knowledge itself. Shri Nirmala Vidya. Nirmala is pure and Vidya is knowledge. Om Tvameva Sakshat Shri Nirmala Vidya Sakshat Shri Adi Shakti Mataji Shri Nirmala Devi Namo Namah. Very good. Now let's go to our foot soak and give it a couple of rounds of vibrations and ask Mother, please give this foot soak the power to absorb the negativity and excess heat from our subtle system. And then we can gently take the plunge. And we can take in Shri Mataji's smile for a few seconds and close our eyes and seal it in. In a sense, the ultimate full power of pure knowledge is the Mother Kundalini herself. So to reach complete pure knowledge means becoming truly one with her flow. Let's go deep inside ourselves. It is in the middle of our spinal cord, really deep within ourselves. Mother, please let our awareness be completely one with you. Please raise our awareness completely into the realm of reality. Let's put back our right hand on the left Svadhisthana, so just above the left groin, and press a little. Keep good contact there, good pressure. And let's forget all the transitory. Everything that is not eternal. Because it will all go, but the eternal will remain. Mother, please help us be one with you so we can be eternal. pure knowledge is first and foremost about the eternal and how it manifests then into the beautiful play. But the play cannot be understood without knowing the essence, the essence. And we can only understand it when we become of the same nature. Father, please help us know the eternal by becoming the eternal. This chakra also has to do with the power of a disciple. Power to be a perfect disciple, becoming the Guru ourselves. Mother, please help us be perfect disciples of the eternal. Please let us follow your true light at all times. Very good. Let's move a little higher on the left navi. So on the last ribs on the left. It's the first center that uses that power. To guide first and foremost ourselves. To stay away from impurity and false things. And also to enjoy fully the blessings of the eternal. Mother, please let your nature of pure knowledge fully manifest in our left nabi. Please let it give it the power that it needs so we can truly become our own master. The master doesn't just know, but the master does, and is able to always follow and to use it for his and for hers good and others good. He is that knows, understands, does all in one. Very good. Now let's put the right hand above our right ear on our superego. This is where we store our conditionings. And obviously, the mere name of conditioning is a little bit not perfect, pure knowledge. Mother, please completely dissolve our conditionings in the ocean of pure knowledge. We can ask that a few times. If we can put the right hand back on our lap. And feel the flow. Be one with that. That flow is the power in reality. We can gently open our eyes. And then prepare to get out of the foot soak. Rinse our feet and don't go anywhere. Push the foot soak on the side when we're out of it. And then we will watch Shri Mataji's talk. In meditation, hands up.
Many people, as you know, are right-sided. Right-sided people are the people who are, as you know, full of ego, arrogance, and think no end of themselves. Very difficult to correct them. They also never see anything wrong with them. Whichever way they act, they think is all right. That is the karma yoga. But he has said that whatever karmas you do, whatever its fruits are, that you cannot say. He said it in a very uncertain manner. Because definitely, if he had said it with certainty, people would never have understood him. So he said, it's not possible that whatever karmas you are doing could be the karmas which will get you the blessings of the divine. Karmanyeva adhikaraste phaleshu ma kadachin. He has said it. So then, which karmas we should do? Or should we give up all the karmas? All the action we should give up? People were in two minds. This is the style of Sri Krishna, is to put people in two minds, so they use their discretion. And third one is the discretion, which he calls as the Jnana Marga. Is the central path by which you evolve. You evolve into a new state, into a new state of your mind, a new state of your being, by which you become absolutely above every nonsense. Also, you are endowed with power to fight whatever is bad, whatever is corrupting, whatever is killing this world. At that stage, you are equipped with a divine power that you can finish off anything that is negative around you. This is to be understood that that's a state. That's not just talking, that's not just believing that I am that. But it's a state. If you come up to that state where you are beyond all these things and you have all the knowledge, pure knowledge, the subtle knowledge of being, this is the Jnana Marga. Many people say that everybody cannot go to Jnana Marga. For that you have to have a special type of personality. But this is very misleading. Everyone can go into Jnana Marga. It is very, very innately built within us, this evolutionary attainment. It is within us, and all of us can have that. Only thing is, we have no confidence perhaps that we go on avoiding it and go to cheaper things like becoming devoted to something, doing some sort of a ritual, going to some sort of a holy place, all kinds of nonsense which doesn't give you the evolutionary ascent by which you know the knowledge, the pure knowledge, the real knowledge. So far, whatever you have known, it was written in the book, whatever your parents told you, or whatever you have explored outside. But the knowledge which is the purest, which is the real knowledge, which is the jnana, that you can only get through your ascent and establishing yourself properly in that state. If you go on denying it, you cannot get it. But everyone has a right to get it. You need not be educated. You need not be a very simple person. You need not be very rich or poor. Makes no difference as long as you are a human being and a humble human being, thinking that you have to achieve that state. You all can get that state which you know very well. And at that state, you become absolutely knowledgeable. Knowledgeable about yourself, knowledgeable about others, knowledgeable about everything that goes around. But this state must be maintained and try to go above that state where you have no more doubts left in you. This is what Sri Krishna taught. And this is what one has to achieve. But he, being a diplomat, he tried to tell you other stories. Try this, try that, this, that. But actually, what he has praised is Jnana Marga. Ours is a Jnana Marga. That is the knowledge, the path of knowledge, in which you have to know all the knowledge. Unless and until you have the whole knowledge, you are not yet a jnani, a person who knows. In this way, he has established that our evolutionary process has to come beyond all other human awareness. Other human awareness is of no value for a spiritual personality. Now, he knows something, say, how many miles it is from here, say, to New York, or what trains go there. All this knowledge is not needed. How much this cloth will cost, how much this carpet will cost, in what shop can you get. All this knowledge is just useless, is not the real knowledge. Such a person doesn't know this kind of knowledge. But what he knows is the knowledge about your being, knowledge about the whole universe, which is not how many stars there are or how many universes there are. No. It is the subtle inner personality of everything he knows. In that subtlety, he discovers so many new things which he may not even heard about. And thus, you reach a state of great knowledgeable personality. This is what we have to achieve. We are born as human beings and we know so many things already. People know so many things, but they don't know the actual. This knowledge doesn't come through your reading or through your intellectual pursuit or for your emotional movement. No. It is Shaswat, I mean, it is all the time there. It exists, it will exist. And it is just to be understood, just to be known to yourself what it is. It cannot change. It cannot be remolded. It is what it is. And that is what you know now. Nobody would doubt that. Because those who have got this state, they may doubt. They may call you crazy, they may think in it. But with the open eyes, whatever you say is the truth. In the same way, with the open heart and an open brain, when you know that that is the real truth, and that is what is to be known.
We can close our eyes, keep our attention on the top of our head. Mother Kundalini, please let the light of my spirit shine in my being. Let it remove the darkness of all the ignorance. Let it remove all my false beliefs and notions. Please let me innately know the truth. And now we can raise our Kundalini and take a bandhan. So we're now in our third session of these 21-day series of the year, which is called Deepening the Silence. We started on May 2nd, and this runs for 21 days through June the 18th. We meet every Sunday, Tuesday, and Thursday at 8:45 p.m. EST. And then every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, we meet again at the same time on the same link, where we all get together and do a foot soak and some guided meditation. So for our next session on Tuesday, we'll be talking about our third energy center, Navi. the qualities for which are generosity. And as we continue with our meditation, that's what we start to imbibe within us, is the satisfaction and generosity and peace. Available on our website under the All Resources is a booklet that you're free to download. It's called From Mantras to Silence. There is a QR code that is being flashed on the screen. You can use this to get to our website where we have all the recordings of our sessions. All of the handouts and a lot of the course material is available. Also, you can request a mentor. There's a form that the link for which will be shared in the chat that you can fill out to request a mentor. And we also have a WhatsApp group that you're free to join where we share reminders about upcoming programs. We have daily messages posted for you. And now finally, as we come towards the end of the session, we'll move to the breakout rooms, which is an interactive workshop where we'll be meeting in smaller groups of 2 to 3 people or 3 to 4 people. You'll have a chance to speak to an experienced Sahaja Yoga practitioner. If you have any questions, would like to share your experience, this is a great forum to do that. So thank you everyone again for joining. Please wait to be connected to a breakout room.